Okay, good evening, everybody. Good evening to all of you who are now joining the stream. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Sorry about the screwed up day that we had today, which I'll discuss in just a moment here. I am feeling better. Did get excuse me. I did get some extra rest in today. Thank God. Things have just been kind of messed up personally for me. I still can't go into detail because it's been a friggin' month and I still don't have any kind of an update in regards to stuff going on behind the scenes here with me, folks. I wish I did. Because seriously, I would like to know what's going on and, you know, how bad stuff is. If it will be bad, I don't know. As you know, about a month ago, I announced that I'm going through a lot of stress right now because there's stuff going on behind the scenes I can't really discuss. I don't have enough information to even really share with all you guys yet. And it's stressing me the hell out. And in addition to that, you know, my sleep schedule is still all screwed up. And in addition to that, my eating is all screwed up. Because of all the life changes that happened to me this year. You know, it wasn't an easy thing transitioning from, you know, being in a 5-year relationship and transitioning back to being single. In particular, the one major change that's really screwed everything up for me is that I don't have anyone cooking dinner for me anymore. So, you know, I'm on a 4 or 5 hour stream. I get done with that stream. I have to rush downstairs to figure out what can I make for dinner to eat here that I can make and then clean up after myself immediately so I can get back to my second stream. And it's been pretty challenging. I'm not going to lie to everyone. You know, some of the things that I've tried work, but they end up really stressing me out. Like, for example, you know, making pasta. Now, pasta is not something you should eat all the time. Maybe eat it once a week, right? It's a lot of carbs. And I like pasta, and I like making a big pot of Italian sauce. So the pasta, you know, can be eaten with this sauce for a course of like a month and a half to 2 months. I stretch out the sauce because I make a ton of it, and I freeze it. The problem is making the pasta takes a long time. You gotta boil the water. You gotta boil the pasta, right? I gotta thaw out the sauce. I gotta combine the sauce and the pasta. Then I gotta eat. Then I gotta clean up, which is washing of dishes and everything. And it turns out it takes, you know, hour and a half to really get through it myself. And then I'm right back to stream, you know. I don't really have time to make any kind of complex dishes or anything like that. Because I just don't have the time. You know, I finish my stream around 5 p.m. And then I'm back on stream around 7:30. So I only have about 2 hours because it takes about half an hour or more to get those videos uploading. So I really got to rush. I'm rushing constantly. Keep in mind, that's not even accounting for the fact I might have to use the bathroom. You know what I mean? So it's a lot different than what it used to be. It used to be that, you know, as soon as I finished with my stream, dinner was ready. You know, I go downstairs, eat, and then just clean up. And then I actually had some relaxation time where I could actually have a little bit of, you know, recuperating between streams. Now that's gone. Now it's like work, 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 work. I wake up, immediately I'm off. I'm getting dressed, I'm washing, I'm getting ready for the stream. Then I get the stream set up, stream's going, you know, for 4 or 5 hours, done with the stream, upload the videos, gotta make dinner. So make dinner, eat dinner, clean up after dinner, right back to stream again. So really from the moment I wake up to the moment that I'm finally done uploading videos, which these days doesn't even really get done till after 11 p.m., that's 12 straight hours of constant movement and work. Boom, 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 boom. And it tires me out. You know, I don't have anyone else to lean on anymore or anyone to help me with anything. So it's been pretty stressful, I'm not gonna lie. And that, you know, that being said, that being the case, you know, I gotta adjust to it. I have to, because, you know, this is my life now. I gotta get back to it. You know, it sucks that I had 3 years where I got used to this routine and it was working, in my opinion. You know, now I adjusted it every once in a while, but the routine was working, and now I haven't. I mean, here I am. I mean, I broke up with my ex in May, so early May, right? I don't even remember anymore. I think it was early May. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, almost 6 months, and I'm still not into, you know, a situation where I don't have a consistent sleep schedule, I should say. I can't. I try, and then shit gets to me, and I can't sleep. You know, most nights now, I don't even get to start relaxing till midnight. So I'm awake at between, say, 10 and 11 a.m., I'm doing constant work, constant setup to get the stream going, streaming all day, uploading, cooking dinner, streaming again, uploading, and I don't get a moment of rest until midnight. So, you know, and then it's now, now it's finally time to unwind, and I start to unwind, and maybe I'll watch a little bit of Netflix or wrestling or something, you know, play a couple mobile games on my phone, but then, you know, this shit gets to me. I start thinking about stupid shit. I start thinking about, you know, this looming stuff that's happening that I can't really tell you about. The fact that I may lose my house, may have to move back to Connecticut, and basically everything kind of falling apart around me, and it's not good. It's not a good feeling. You know, if anything, folks, I would say that definitely, the new games and the streams and everything I've been doing recently during this hardcore gaming season have been the positive of my life. You know, me playing these games with you guys and sharing these great game experiences. I mean, Shadow of War, The Evil Within 2, South Park, all outstanding games, and I've loved playing through them and sharing that with you guys on a daily basis, and I think you guys have really enjoyed that and appreciated it and come out to the streams, and, you know, I really appreciate that. So, you know, that's really been, like I said, the positive focus. And it's funny because then you read the idiotic comments, so maybe you shouldn't stay up till 5 in the morning watching Netflix binging. That's not the reason why I'm up. I'm not up till 5 in the morning because I'm Netflix binging. I'm up until 5 in the morning because my fucking mind is so, you know, stressed out with all this shit that's happened to me that I can't even get it to calm the fuck down so I could close my eyes and get to sleep. You know? And some people a lot of people today have recommended, because here's the other thing too, because of the way I've been eating, I gained weight. And I knew this was going to happen because I didn't have anyone to cook these nice meals. Like, for example, one of the meals I used to always have was like a nice lean pork loin with broccoli or, you know, roasted potatoes or, you know, a nice barbecue chicken, baked chicken, or like a healthy, like a veggie mixed pasta. Those are all things I can't do. Those are all recipes. If I were to do those, I wouldn't have time to get back to second stream, because not only do they take hours of prep, you know, an hour at least of prep and then cooking, but then an hour or two of cleanup, plus actually eating, and it's not worth it for me to make these kind of delicious meals for myself, because it's just for me. You know? So that being said, you know, that's what I mean. All these nice healthy meals that I was eating and I had my weight down are gone now, and now I'm forced to find things to eat that aren't good, you know? Although some are. Like, for example, I've been having chicken and turkey patties. Instead of hamburgers, fry up a chicken or turkey patty with a nice lettuce and tomato. That's good for you. Or I'm having these nice chicken sausages that actually are very low fat, low sodium, low cholesterol, and they taste delicious. They're better than hot dogs, that's for sure. They taste better than hot dogs. I love them. And that's cool, but the thing is I can't eat that every fucking day, you know? So then I alternate between other things. And then there's 1 or 2 days a week where I have to eat out, because, like, for example, the one day that I go out to run my errands, you know, like go grocery shopping and stuff, I don't have time then to come home and cook a big meal, so I just grab something quick on the way home. So I'm eating fast food at least 1 to 2 times a week, which isn't good, obviously, right? But it's necessary. I mean, nothing else I could do about it. Oh my god. Swittyback Wheel says Rachel Ray does it in 30 minutes. If you actually believe that Rachel Ray makes any meal in 30 minutes, you are very gullible. Because, yeah, Rachel Ray's 30-minute meals means 30 minutes to cook, not 30 minutes to prep. And that's the fucking bullshit about Rachel Ray's nonsense. Oh, yeah, you know, 30 minutes to make the meal, but it takes fucking an hour to prep everything to get ready to cook it beforehand. So then it's not a 30-minute meal, it's a lie. So, here's the deal. You know, I have gained weight since the breakup, basically. You know, I'm not eating the healthy food anymore. I'm not. And I'm not being as active. You know, when I was in this relationship, at least once a week, we would go out and we would have an active day out where we would do stuff together. You know, walking around, whether it was window shopping or going to stores and walking around and, you know, just doing activity, physical activity. And I don't even have that anymore. You know, what I'm trying to do is, with the time off that I'm taking every couple months now, that's the time I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to get out there and move, you know, but it's hard. It's hard when my lifestyle is 100% sedentary, where all I do all day is stream, sit on my ass. And the free time that I get is at midnight. I can't go out and jog at midnight, you know? So, yeah, that's kind of the situation I'm in right now. So, yeah, it sucks. I'm definitely trying to figure out what I can do. But in particular, in this case, the reason why I wasn't here earlier today for my stream is because the past few nights I have not been able to get to sleep. It's been this stuff on my mind that's been driving me nuts, and it's been making me feel real bad, both physically and mentally. And that's the worst. It's one thing if, like, mentally you're stressed and physically you're okay, or vice versa, but now both. Like, my body was tired, not feeling good. I got this worry, this stress in the back of my head. I don't know what's going to happen with my life here. And it all has just gotten to me this past couple days, to the point where last night, here it is 5:30 in the morning, I'm not asleep yet. And I'm like, how the fuck am I going to be awake in, like, 4 or 5 hours and do a double stream, 8+ hours of setting up and streaming games and all? How am I going to do this? And so I went to sleep hoping I'd feel good. I woke up when it was time to wake up, and I was like, I'm so dead tired. Like, I'm so everything. I'm drained completely. Drained. And, so I decided to just sleep in and say, I can't do the first stream today. And listen, I know it sucks, guys, because I know that many of you are following along all these new games that I'm playing, and you're really liking South Park. Listen, I love South Park. It's one of my favorite games of the year by far. And it sucks that I had to do it, but I had to do it for my own good, because I knew if I came here, I would have been so fucking tired and drained. And the other thing is, folks, tomorrow is a really big day for me, okay? Tomorrow is a really big day where I know the special event I'm doing for Twitch to promote extensions. So again, full disclosure, this event is a paid advertisement for extensions. That's why I'm doing it. But I'm excited to do it. I'm excited for you guys to come out and try out this new thing and see how it works. And it could be the future of streaming on Twitch, and I could be one of these innovators who's one of the first people testing this stuff out. And I'm very excited about that. And I know it's a big, important day, and I'm like, man, I gotta be ready for that. So I decided to just sleep in, and it sucked because, I missed the stream. And, that's another concern, is when I miss a stream, it's not like it's taking a day off of work where I get paid time off. I don't. Because I didn't stream earlier today, I made no money on that stream, which I would have made through cheers, subs, and tips. And, I'm not going to make any money on YouTube videos because I didn't create any or upload any. So not only is it suck because now I don't feel good and I need to rejuvenate, but as I'm rejuvenating, now I'm just hurting myself more, right? It's like I'm shooting myself in the foot as I'm taking this time away to feel better. Do you see what I mean? It's an endless loop of stress in my head. An endless loop of stress. And listen, by no means am I saying that my life is any harder or easier than yours or whatever. Listen, I'm just saying from my own perspective, I'm just venting a little bit here because I know many people wonder, gee, what kind of stuff happened that Phil, wasn't here earlier today? All he does is sit here and play video games all day. But you're right. I mean, that is my job. It's just not a very healthy job. I'll be honest. It was a lot healthier when I had someone to share this with and to make me healthy meals and everything. And all that's gone now, and now it's a lot tougher. Really, honestly. Alright, everyone, so here's the plan for tonight. Now that I got all that off my chest, here's the plan for tonight. Shadow of War. I'm in Act 3. From what I understand, I may have 1 to 2 hours left in the game of Act 3 before we get to the giant grind that is the end of the game in Act 4. I'm not actually sure how much there really is left. But I want to get through that tonight, and I want to at least get to Act 4, and then Shadow of War is either going to go on hiatus or it's going to end. And the reason I say that is I heard that Act 4 is basically at least 6 hours. Okay? At least 6 hours of grinding to finish the game. And that is crap, because I'm in the middle of a gaming season here, right? Where things are so busy, there's so many games to play. And as you guys know, just coming up this, within a week, Friday night is going to be absolutely insane, because I'm going to have 3 games coming out at once that I'm going to have to try to cover, right? And, I can't. I got WWE 2K18 that people want to see. People want to see the end of Spyro. People want to see more and the conclusion of South Park. I would much rather do all 3 of those things than grind endlessly in Shadow of War. I mean, just being real. And being that this is a job where, luckily, I get to control what I play in my own schedule, I'm probably going to make the executive decision that Shadow of War goes on hold until I decide to either get back to it or just never play it again, That's garbage to me, And And, of course, now you get to the whole argument about loot boxes and all that. And, you know, I am in agreement that loot boxes are complete bullshit and should not be, you know, in any game like this. It's stupid because, you know, it's just propagating that people pay more money for a game they already bought. I disagree with the loot box practice. However, I don't think that boycotting Shadow of War is the way to go about getting rid of the loot boxes. I think that just not buying the loot boxes is the way to do it. Because up to this point, Shadow of War has been an absolutely great game. I had a lot of fun playing Shadow of War. Even last night, I had a lot of fun, you know? So, we'll see. We'll see how stuff goes. Alright? We'll see how stuff goes. We'll play it by ear. Tonight is probably going to be the final session, at least for the short term. Alright? The short term. Of course, now we got to get someone in the stream chat who wants to turn their own personal story into, you know, derailing the chat, and I'm not going to put up with it, so I'm just going to warn you right now. You know, War Dog Leader, there's no way for us to know if what you're saying in the stream chat is legitimate or not. You could be someone completely making stuff up, or you could be completely legitimate. Appreciate the sentiment, and sorry to hear about a family member that passed away, but no one wants to hear you make this about how I'm in the wrong for being stressed in my life because you have a situation that's worse. That's ridiculous. Go run your own stream if you want to do that. We don't, you know what I mean? Like, he's trying to make me look like a villain because he says someone passed away and he's doing better than me. Wow. Well, good for you. Maybe you're a stronger human than me then. Maybe you're a better person than me. Good for you. Go run your own stream and everyone could go watch it. This is my stream. People want to know why I wasn't here, and I'm being honest. Enough of this. They're ridiculous. Everyone wants to turn life into like a competition. I'm better than you, right? It was like I was saying earlier, someone in the stream chat was like, well, Phil, I know you're not feeling good, but if it makes you any feel better, I've been crapping my pants out all day. Like, I can't stop crapping. I'm sick to my stomach. And I said to him, you know what, dude? You know, some people, that may actually make them feel better. To me, it doesn't. To me, it actually makes me feel like I don't take pleasure in the suffering of others, right? I don't take pleasure in the suffering of others. I'm not that kind of a person, right? So when people want to compare sufferings and compare life situations, it's like, wow, you're the king of suffering. Good for you. No, I'm just sharing. I'm being honest with you about what's going on. And I'm not going to have someone come in here and now try to make me look fucking bad on a stream that's my gameplay stream. That's for me to share my what's going on with me with you. Oh, well, my life is worse than yours and I'm better than you. Well, good for fucking you. Go on your fucking pedestal. You know, go bronze yourself and make a fucking statue to your greatness because you can do better with meals when you have something worse than what's going on with me. Like, what the fuck? Seriously. Get the fuck out of here, man. That is so fucked up that people would do that. Go ahead. You know what? Officially for tonight's stream, you're the king of suffering. You're the king of suffering. Good for you. Thanks for coming in and propped yourself up on my stream. We really needed that. Really. Unreal. It would have been one thing if he comes in and he says, oh, you know, recently I lost someone, and so I kind of feel where Phil's coming from because he's going through tough stuff too, and, you know. No. Oh, well, I do better than Phil. Well, fuck off. No one cares. Seriously. And here we go. Here come the trolls. Well, I knew we were going to be here, too, because, you know, the trolls would always be here when I come back from when I'm not feeling good. So good. Everyone, please, if you're a moron, please speak up now so I can get rid of you before we start with gameplay, because we really don't want to deal with your stupid shit. Unbelievable. Okay. And now War Dog has earned himself a ban because it's obvious either he's a troll or he's just someone who is just going to be here to derail everything and tough shit. Goodbye. Goodbye. Moron. I can't take it, you know? So, alright, so I'm having a bad time, right? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to purposely find someone else's stream just to say how I'm having a worse time than them, but I'm doing better. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, so anyway, we're done with that shit. Seriously, now we can move on. Let's get back to what we were talking about. All right, what I was talking about was Shadow of War. Tonight's stream will be the conclusion of, Shadow of War. And we'll see, you know, how long it takes. What I'm hoping is that this won't take too long. All right, maybe we can wrap this up within an hour to an hour and a half, because what I would really like to do on this stream tonight is take the opportunity to set up Choice Chamber for tomorrow. You know, that's what I would like to do, is maybe set it up with you guys and get it going, get it working, and we can test it. We can test this interactive extension together right now, because I wasn't given any requirement that I cannot use it myself or anything like that. I was told, you know, I just have to stream during this certain criteria and use it, but I would definitely like to set it up and make sure that this works for tomorrow. Yeah, if you're not aware, folks, tomorrow, you know, this special interactive stream I'm doing is I'm going to be playing this special version of Choice Chamber, and an extension will be enabled where you're just going to be able to click on the stream and, you know, be able to interact with the game, actually directly affect what happens in the game, okay? So I'm very interested in doing that, you know, tonight to get it working, so tomorrow I can just turn on the stream and it works, rather than, oh no, now we're having technical difficulties or whatever, okay? Sound good? R. Breezy says, I remember when Phil made baked beans with hot dogs. I might make that tonight. I have not had baked beans. Oh my god. I probably haven't had baked beans since that video. I probably haven't. That's how long it's been. All right. All right, everyone. Well, tonight, if you do cheer, sub, or tip during the stream, I appreciate it. What I may do is, like I said, we'll play Shadow Vor till I feel like it's the logical ending, and then maybe we'll switch over to Choice Chamber. I may have to restart the stream because I think I'm going to change the frame rate to 60 frames for that, FYI. But we can test it here together tonight. That'll be a fun thing to do, right? Yeah, so thank you to everyone who does cheer, sub, or tip during the stream. You're already aware that if you cheer 50 bits, if you sub to the channel and click the share button, or if you tip $2 or more, you'll get an on-screen pop-up notification to thank you for it. And also, I will give you a verbal notification if you do any of those things, or a verbal thank you, actually. So, let's go ahead. Oh, actually, wow, a bunch of shout-outs. Hold on. Let me give some shout-outs, folks. So, shout-out to, go all the way down here. First of all, earlier today when I was not able to make it to stream, some people still cheered, which is very nice of people. Hey Boss Posse actually did, looks like, about 400 bits of cheering, and he says that I'm watching your Resident Evil 4 playthrough right now, and it's so great. Yeah, I liked that. It was a good playthrough. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Thank you for the cheers, Hey Boss Posse. Shout out to Game Master 2003 is Dead, who did a 15-bit cheer. Shout out to Tanamater, who did a 99-bit cheer. Shout out to Bombshell B, who just subscribed to the channel. And thank you to TT115, who subscribed to the channel. And that was all before I started streaming. So thanks to all of you for your support. And now for those of you who participated and did stuff here when we started, we got Ping Pong Pang, who tipped me $2. Thank you, Ping Pong Pang. Danny Dingus tipped $1. Said, any chance the relationship will have a rebound? Hope you feel better, Phil. No. No. And you know what? Again, this is something I'm never going to talk about publicly because our business was our business. But the way that things went and the way that it fell apart and ended, it's not a situation where it would ever come back together. Let's put it that way. I would much rather move on, and if I were to find someone else, you know, in the future, that's great. But it's definitely not going to be a situation where I'm going back to the old relationship. No. Okay. Shout out to Airhead, who did a 100-bit cheer. He says, a nice box of chicken and waffles by Devour, Kappa. Oh, yeah, that was a great box when I tried that. Hope you get back on track, dude. Some of us appreciate your entertainment. Thank you for that, Airhead. Thank you to YOLO Dopper, who did a 10-bit cheer and says, is it tougher being single as you get older? I'm just 17, so I don't know. It depends, you know, because there's some things, honestly, that are better, and there's some things that are worse, you know. Obviously, being alone and not having the constant companionship sucks, and not being able to share responsibility sucks, because that's a big part about being an adult, is being able to share a big amount of responsibilities. You know, when I moved out here to Washington, it was under the premise that I was going to be with my girlfriend at the time. Not, oh, I'm moving to a big house and I'm by myself. I would have never bought this house for myself. Hell no. For me, I don't need, you know, there's an extra office I don't need. I don't need the bedroom that big. I certainly don't need a living room and kitchen as big as they are. That was for us to share, you know. At that point, we didn't even know what we were going to do, if eventually we were going to have a family or whatever. We didn't know what was going to happen. when we moved out here. It was kind of a new thing. So, you know, yeah, as you get older and you get into both financial and personal responsibilities, being by yourself gets tougher, you know. Now, I'll be honest, I've been in relationships on and off my whole life. This last one I was in was the longest one I was ever in, 5 years. But, you know, for a large portion of my life, I was single, meaning living alone. And I'm okay with that. I'm not one of those people who get so lonely because I'm alone or whatever. Trust me, I've got more than enough going on in my life to occupy my time. In fact, that's kind of the problem, is I have too much going on. Between the streaming and having to cook now for myself and do all this shit, the downtime I get is negligible. Getting a few hours at night, at midnight, to relax is not, you know what I mean? It's not great. That's why I've been taking a time out every couple of months here to try to help myself kind of rejuvenate. It does. It's tough, man. It is. Shout out to Popcorn Ass, who tipped me $5. I don't know what a popcorn ass is, but thank you for the $5 tip. Wow. All right. Shout out to Avira, who did a 10-bit cheers. She says, stop watching Netflix close to bed. Modern screens make it very hard for the human brain to get ready for sleep. Nah, dude, again, it's not that. That's not the problem. That's not the problem. It's not that, oh, I'm watching television and now I'm wired. It's the fact that there's all this stressful shit going on in my life. If this stuff wasn't going on, I could get right to sleep. That's the problem, is the stressful stuff. It's not me watching Netflix before bed. It's that I have too much stress. All right, shout out to Airhead, who did another 100-bit cheer. He said, things will get better, ride the storm out. Dude, thank you, Vera, for another 10-bit cheer. She said, I'm not sure about the exact process, but they prevent your brain from producing chemicals that make you sleepy. No, again, it's not that I'm not sleepy. That's not the problem. The frog in my throat did a 10-bit cheer. Says, you're saying you're in the right. I don't even know what you're talking about. Probably angry that I was angry that someone was trying to make a pity party out of my stream chat. Please, let's not get back to that subject. Airhead did another 100-bit cheer. And he says, let's see here. Shin DSP has been unleashed. Alright, shout out to Spurg McBurg, who did a 20-bit cheer and said, Phil, focusing on yourself is the right move. Vera did another 10-bit cheer and proceeds to list every problem in my life. Again, she was addressing the person who was derailing the chat. Iwojo, subscribe to the channel for the 8th month in a row. Thank you for the resub, Iwojo. He says, I can't wait for your TwitchCon stream tomorrow. Yeah, I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be something very different. We might find out right now, tonight, how it's going to go down. Hopefully this fucking extension works, because that would be a disaster if it doesn't. But for what I'm going to understand, 6 people have already done this, and it's all... I'm the last person. Actually, I'm the very last person at TwitchCon doing this. So, you know, 7 people going before me. Hopefully I would have heard if there were issues before now, but I definitely like to try it tonight. We'll see. But yeah, any of you who can be here tomorrow, my stream, the special... The part that will be broadcast at TwitchCon is going to be between 2:30 to 6 p.m. Pacific time. But I'm probably going to start about an hour earlier than that just to get set up and pre-stream and get it working. So, alright, sound good? And, you know, mods. Obviously, if mods can show up, but I've already been telling them that all week, to get moderators to control the stream chat. You know, not that it matters, because those watching the stream at TwitchCon will not see the stream chat. They'll only see the video, supposedly. So, I don't know. We'll see. Shout out to California Thunder Queer, who did a 100-bit cheer. He said, hope things get better. By the way, when are we getting an Axe body wash vid? Well, you know what? See, here's the thing. I'm single now, so I can do that kind of shit again. Because, I don't know if you guys realize this, but when you're in a committed relationship, you can't exactly film yourself half naked in the shower. Sometimes your significant other can kind of get a little bit upset about that. I'm just saying. So, yeah. I will... I'll be doing that immediately tonight. Actually, I don't have anything Axe to do it with. That would be funny if I had, like, Axe body wash. I'd be like, I'm going to do it tonight. I'm setting that shit up. Yeah. Now I got a nice big shower. It's not like my old shower where I recorded that in Connecticut. I got this nice big, you know, square glass shower. You can see right through. You can see everything. I know you want to see everything. There you go. Shout out to Popping Popper Pip, who tipped me $5. We got someone doing some funny tips tonight. Popping Popper Pip. Thank you for the tip. Appreciate it. And shout out to Big Daddy Dubs, who did a 100-bit cheer. And he says, Phil, if you're still worn out, get some of those Choco Mallows. Oh my God, remember those Choco Mallows? That was from, if I remember correctly, I think I got those off of ThinkGeek. That was a website back in the day when I was first starting on YouTube and I just started to make money, okay? And I was making good money, like crazy good money off of the YouTube videos, okay? I had a lot of disposable income. You know, back then I was single. I didn't have a giant house. I didn't have 2 mortgages. So I had a ton of disposable income. I was like, what am I going to do with all this? Let me just buy a bunch of stupid shit off of this website, ThinkGeek, and I could do this stuff for DSP Tries It. And that's why a lot of the earlier DSP Tries It episodes was me testing out just random shit. And, you know, one of them was Choco Mallows, chocolate-flavored marshmallows that had caffeine infused in them. Ridiculous. So bad for you. I mean, God. Caffeine and sugar all in one. Fuck. Killing yourself, but... Alright. Shout out to Nolbert87, who did a 150-bit cheer and says, we want to see everything. That's right. You want to see it all. You want to see the official DSP Yowie. Yes. You guys have been watching too much of my South Park playthrough. Oh my God. Alright, everyone. Thank you very much, everyone, for your cheers. By the way, Nolbert is now the cheerleader for tonight's stream. I do appreciate it. I thank you all for coming out and being supportive tonight. Let's jump into Shadow of War. Let's finish this off. Like I said, I am in Act 3. So I probably only have about, I would think, maybe an hour to an hour and a half, because Act 3, I heard, is not long. It's just a bunch of story, and then it gets you into Act 4, supposedly. So, alright. Shout out to Bent Boxer, who just did a 50-bit cheer and says, Smoothies, Phil, smoothies. I don't think I need any... Well, first of all, dairy. I like dairy. I love it, but I have kind of an issue with dairy because my mom is lactose intolerant, so I got some of that, but not all of it. Like, I could eat dairy, but then I pay for it later with, like, stomach pain and gas. So I try to not eat as much. If I eat dairy, usually it's just, like, some cheese with a meal. Like, you know what I mean? Instead of, you know, I wouldn't go and just start eating tons of ice cream and drinking a giant yogurt smoothie. I would be paying for that all day. So, yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna blow my nose quick, and then we're gonna get started. I'll boot up the game. Here we go. Hold on. Let me get rid of this. Here we go. I'll boot up the game, and I'll blow my nose while I'm doing that. So I'll mute the mic, and let's get started. Alright, Shadow of War, here we go. Nolbert just did a 50-bit cheer. He says, I think that Bent Boxer was saying something like fruit and veggie smoothies, no dairy needed. Well, then it wouldn't be called a smoothie. The word smoothie implies a smooth texture created by dairy. I don't know if you know that. If you could make drinks without that, and then they would be just like a blended beverage or an icy. Like if I go to my local mall, there's oh, this guy's talking now. Blah blah. By the way, I'm back to the Astros. The replacement cable showed up yesterday, and I was able to go back to the Astros now. But anyway, like at my local mall, they have a really good drink, like a shop there that normally makes smoothies, but I get the one without the dairy, and it's called an icy. It's just a fruit blended with ice. So I don't know. I don't know what the criteria is, but thank you to Catastrophe, who just did a 100-bit cheer and said, hope you cheer up. It can be hard to be an adult sometimes. Sorry, this is super off topic, but I know sometimes you play classic games during times of no releases. Have you ever thought about playing the Tomb Raider series? That would be a blast to watch. Well, by the way, we saw the cutscene already, so I'll skip it. Well, I mean, yeah, that could be definitely something. I mean, what I would like, what if they did like an HD Tomb Raider collection? That would be cool, because the original graphics of Tomb Raider are really bad. Like, she had fucking triangular, sharp boobs. Like, really, honestly, that franchise, good gameplay, graphics do not hold up anymore. That was like an early PS1 era game. So, yeah. If they ever had, like, a collection or something, I would definitely consider playing, like, the Tomb Raider games as maybe, like, a throwback. Definitely. Shout out to Tame the Brave 69 who subscribed to the channel. Shout out to Jack Spartacus who just did a 100-bit cheer. Give me 1 second, because I think I might smell something funny. I just want to make sure I'm not actually smelling anything funny before we start. I don't see smoke or anything, but just going to double check. Everything seems alright. Let's see. Everything here looks fine. Hold on, I'm just going to check the staircase just to make sure nothing's going on downstairs. Now it looks okay. Ugh. Alright, no, I think we're good. I didn't see or hear anything or smell anything. I must have got a whiff. Sometimes because I have my window open when I play in the fall and winter because it keeps the office cool. A whiff of something might have blown in the window. And I'm like, what was that? You know, but no, I don't smell anything now. Okay. Maybe it's the ghost downstairs. So it says someone's token downstairs. Yeah, it's the ghost downstairs token up in my living room. Shout out to Tame the Brave 69 who just did a 500-bit cheer and said, you're the fucking man. Keep slaying that shit like a motherfucker, you absolute beast. Well, thank you very much for that sentiment, Tame the Brave. Let's get started, right? No game audio, people are saying. Really? Why on earth would you not have game audio? You guys weren't hearing audio here either? You weren't hearing the dashboard theme? Something changed. Something screwed up. What the heck? Alright, hold on a second. Try to get to the bottom of this. Ah! For some reason, the audio reset. I don't know why. It was working before. I know it was playing the dashboard theme. That was weird. People are saying it switched when I left? What the hell? There's something going on, man. I'm telling you, all my equipment. There's something going on. Why is it that I'm having all these issues these past few days, man? This is making me nervous. Please don't let my fucking PS4 die on me now or something. Oh God, really? I can't. I don't have it. I don't have the money. I just luckily last night someone was really generous and left me a $200 tip, which is very much appreciated, by the way. That's gonna pay for the rest of the games for this month. But I can't afford to have my equipment breaking and stuff right now. I just can't. So please just let everything hold out. Fuck. Ghosts? People are saying it's the ghosts. The ghosts of Halloween are fucking with my stuff. God damn it. People say when I took off my headphones, the audio went off. How could that even be? How could me taking off my headphones affect that? That doesn't make any sense. Jesus Christ. Yes, Derek. WWE was donated by that Anana Bear. That Anana Bear was the person who donated WWE 2K18 to me for me to play this week. So, alright, is everyone ready? Now we'll actually start with the playthrough. Okay. Alright, everyone. Act 3 of Shadow of War. I've become a Nazgul.